Have you ever hiked in the mountains alone in the middle of the night? Well, that's been a big part of my life as a professional nature photographer here in Rocky Mountain National Park. Over the years, I've hiked thousands of miles in the dark in this park in order to arrive at beautiful landscapes and to capture them in the warm light of the rising sun. Well, in today's video, I'm taking you along with me so you can experience it too. And along the way, I run into a few of Rocky's residents. But I should warn you that the video quality isn't great during the hike. There just isn't enough light for the camera to focus well. So I ask that you bear with that. But I hope you enjoy the video and it gives you a glimpse into the glamorous life of a nature photographer here in Rocky. Well, good morning, everyone. It's just a little after 1 a.m. and I'm in the car, ready to go. It's time for another adventure. Tonight I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was woken up with all of this noise outside. Actually, I didn't know where it was coming from. It took me a while to find it, but eventually I went outside to our driveway and walked over to my son's car, looked in the window, and there was a big bear staring right back at me. Apparently a bear had found its way into my son's car. Bears are very good at opening car doors if they're unlocked, but he got in and then couldn't get out. And it looks like he tore up the whole inside of the car. That's going to be a real mess to get repaired. But anyways, eventually got to sleep for another hour or so. And now it's time to hit the trail. I've got about a half-hour drive to get to the trailhead. And then off we go into the dark. Hopefully we'll get up to my location. It's almost 4,000 feet of elevation gain, about 6 miles of hiking. And I'm hoping for a really good sunrise this morning, but we'll see. So let's head out and see what we find this morning deep in Rocky Mountain National Park. Well, the trail starts as a dirt road for about 5 minutes before turning straight up a steep hill. All right, here's my trail. As you can see, I'm starting outside of Rocky Mountain National Park and then hiking into the park. And it's a beautiful morning. The wind is not blowing. It's been blowing for days now. We're getting a little break this morning. Well, I'm cruising along through the forest. Climbed about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. At one point, I nearly stepped on a mouse sleeping on the trail. And then just a few seconds ago, as I was hiking through a marshy area, I heard all this crashing in the bushes. And I believe it was a moose. Keep your eyes open for them. But fortunately, he ran the other direction. I hear wildlife in front of me. And I heard some off to the side too. Let's see if we see anyone. Oh, there's some eyes staring at me through the forest. I think it's a moose. So I will try and keep my distance from him. I have no interest in messing with a moose. Yeah, there he is. I don't know that you can see him, but I can see those wide, huge eyes. You can see them, but big eyes looking at me. Okay, I'm gonna just get out of here. Well, another moose just went crashing through the forest. That makes 3 tonight. That's unusual. Well, maybe an exciting night. Began with a bear in my son's car, a mouse I almost stepped on, and now 3 moose on the side of the trail. And perhaps there are more ahead too. I still have a long ways to go. Oh, wow. Well, I'm about halfway, both in terms of elevation and distance. And it's a steep trail. It's not an easy walk in the park by any means. Doesn't look like I have any stars tonight. It was supposed to be clear with a few clouds moving in at sunrise, but weather forecasts in the mountains are just notoriously wrong. So I don't know if I'll have anything. This is just a game of luck and persistence more than anything. I don't know if you can see it, but a thick fog has moved in over everything. And at times it's even obscuring the trail. Also, I'm hearing another animal just ahead here. So let's go find out what it is. Not seeing anything. It's up this way somewhere. Yeah, it's off trail, so I should be fine. Well, good morning and welcome to the northeast corner of Rocky Mountain National Park. It was supposed to be mostly clear today at sunrise with just a 16% cloud cover. That's not what we have. It's pretty thick, although there are some openings to the east. But the view that I've come up here for looks completely socked in, at least at the moment. When I left, the temperatures were about 55 degrees, and on the way up, boy, I was working up a sweat on that hard trail. But right now, it's around freezing, and the winds are whipping hard, so that wind chill is bitterly cold. I've got like 4 layers on and losing feeling in my fingers. And this is summer in Rocky Mountain National Park. I'm going to wait around, see if anything happens. I'll show you a little bit of the scenery. It's actually quite beautiful out right now with a lot of low-lying clouds blowing through. But it's cold out here. Sun's about to rise up here. Boy, is it cold. All right, well, the sun is coming up. It's not really the composition I was after, but you got to take what you're given. Here it is, there's the sun. Wow, it's really dramatic right now. That's really pretty. Very pretty. Sun is only going to last here for just a second, and then it's going to go behind the clouds. And I think that'll be it for all we get today, despite all of our hard work. Well, that was brutal. That was not at all what I expected. The weather forecasts, and I usually check several of them, said that the winds were really going to calm down. It'd be kind of cold, but the winds weren't supposed to be there, and the clouds weren't supposed to be here. But
Not sure if I got much of anything in terms of photographs. There probably were a few options up there, but I just couldn't feel my fingers any longer, and so couldn't operate my camera, let alone try and film myself up there. Well, this is the nature of this job. I'll stick around for a little bit longer, see if there are any other photos I can take, and then I'll start making my way back down to the world of warmth, and look forward to having breakfast, my cup of coffee this morning. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching. Sure appreciate all of you. I'll see you all in the next video or out on the hiking trail. I'd love to see you out there. All right, take care. To help you prepare for your visit to Rocky Mountain National Park, visit my website, rockymountainnationalpark.com. For hiking guides, calendars, coffee table books, and more, visit rockytrailpress.com. And when you arrive, be sure and stop by my gallery in downtown Estes Park. It's called Images of Rocky Mountain National Park.